Welcome to Dining and Culinary Services. This is the Safety and Emergencies Training class. First, some general safety rules. You're going to need to learn the safe and proper operations of the equipment at the stations you'll be working at. If you have any safety concerns, please report them to a manager so we may take care of them. If you see someone get injured, call 7911 and Campus Safety will come to help. If you see a spill, wipe it up even if you didn't cause it. When you mop up a spill, you'll need to put out wet floor signs for everybody's safety. If you have broken glass, don't touch it with your hands or let a guest pick it up or touch it. Instead, use a broom and dustpan and place it in the broken glass container. When you're removing pans from a steam table or a chafing rack, let the steam escape first before lifting the pan out. Be sure to use hot pads when handling warm pans, and please don't use any cell phones, Bluetooth, iPods, or headphones during your shift. In case of a fire, you'll need to make sure you have the correct extinguisher for the type of fire you're experiencing. You'll be shown the location of the extinguishers on your tour of the facility. Remember, when you have the extinguisher, it's going to go fast, so remember the pass. Pull the pin, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the trigger, and sweep it back and forth. When you lift things, remember how to do it properly so you can be safe and not get injured. Bend at your knees, not at your back, and let your legs push your body up and do most of the lifting. Don't twist, you're more likely to get injured that way. And if something is heavy or awkward, find somebody to help you lift it. Let's talk a little about sanitation. Remember to always wash your hands before putting on new gloves, and remember to change your gloves often. This is a list of items you should have learned at your food worker card class. Sometimes when you should change your gloves are after you eat or drink something. If you touch your hair, if you touch your nose, your apron, if you touch garbage, you should change them, or if your gloves are just torn and dirty. And when you take your gloves off, you're going to need to wash your hands properly, and then you're going to have to put on a new pair of gloves. Food safety and temperatures. Be aware of the danger zone and check the temperatures often when you're working at the line. Your sous chefs and line cooks should be helping you with this. When you walk by the salad bar, give the food a stir out there too, so we can keep that down to temperature. This is a list of temperatures that you should have learned in your food worker card class. Look them over and remember them, because you'll need to be keeping your food within these ranges when you're working at a line and trying to keep it out of the danger zone. The material safety data sheet is a form that has data for every chemical that we have. Each chemical has its own sheet. They're intended to provide you with procedures for handling or working with the chemicals. It includes a lot of different information about each chemical. Each outlet has MSDS sheets for each chemical. You'll find 3-ring binders at these locations. Never mix your chemicals. You can create dangerous reactions that way. Follow the instructions on the label, especially including using the proper quantity. If you don't understand how to use the chemical, ask your supervisor. And if personal protective equipment is required, be sure to wear it. Never spray chemicals near food. You spray it onto the cloth and then you wipe the surface you're going to be cleaning. If you find a chemical or a bottle that isn't labeled, let the manager know immediately, as everything needs to be labeled. If there's any accidents or injuries caused by chemicals, immediately report them and fill out an accident report form. Thanks, and remember these skills. You'll be using them on a daily basis. Be safe and have fun!